What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got a double header. First up, we got critically acclaimed taking on Modok, and then in the IG tournament, KO Mike Kalinowski taking on Haibon. This should be quite the battles, so let's get it started.
Podcasting in the afternoons these days. We have an amazing event here. Do you have the energy for it?
I absolutely have the energy. You know me, a good diet of gas station donuts, and I'm ready to go.
You know, Ken, I do the movie trivia Schmoedown for two main reasons. One, the free painkillers, and two, matchups like this, because this is the team league. We have critically acclaimed versus Modok. Modok, a team who we might be talking about in championship level conversations. By the narrowest margins, they lost to our now champions above the line. Modok this close, and they're still looking to remain an elite squad.
Absolutely. Modok comes into this matchup with a 5-4 record. You might think 4 losses. What are they, the Buffalo Bills? What are we doing? No, that sports reference is nearly 30 years old. But I'll tell you what, it is very good. Is Modok's losses are against 4 championship teams that either have the belts now, have had the belts. That shows you they are going head-to-head with tough competition and still have 5 wins to show. I would never count them out of anything.
And you look at critically acclaimed, I mean, a pretty good combination. You talk about a Bibiani, you talk about a Whitney. It's like a Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas situation we have here.
Absolutely.
On the level of movie trivia, critically acclaimed, looking to get back into the good graces of the fans because they played well before, but they had that loss to, a team that really came out of nowhere and late to the party. They're still looking to build back their reputation a little bit. This is a big statement game for them.
Absolutely. 2-1 coming in with it, but they got some KOs under their belt. They're ready to go in there. We know the knowledge of both these teams, but critically acclaimed, I mean, they're at times, they're just, you see what they answer, you see how they just come up with it, and you're kind of blown away, you're impressed, it's unlike me, like the Frank Reich of answering questions in the third quarter. So, I think we're just going to do it all day. Daryl Talley and Andre Reeder next.
Clipboard for me anytime you want. Ken, I love everybody that's competing here today. We have critically acclaimed and Modok, and you look at the movie trivia, sure. You also look at the entrances. The entrances, 2 of the best teams we have in the game right now. But before we get to all that hubbub, let's take a look at what the competitors themselves had to say.
We're back. We're humbled.
We're humbled, but we're loaded for bear. In fact, we are so ready. We're not even wearing our costumes yet. It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, listen.
They're not even ready.
We're in it to win it.
Yeah.
We need redemption, for real.
It feels good to be back in the team division with Whitney Sabold. We are critically acclaimed. Hi.
Woo-hoo! Critically acclaimed doesn't scare me. We've seen the biggest and baddest, and we really, really pulled ahead.
Exactly.
The reason that Modok is a force to be reckoned with is because what lives in that guy's brain is different than what lives in my brain. So we're trouble.
The organisms designed only for knowledge.
Yes.
That's really what it is.
Yes.
Well, the loss was most certainly a fluke. As we have iterated many times before, it came down to the last question. We got a good question. They got an easy one.
The loss is history. The wins are nowstery. We have 2 TKOs under our belt. Is it TKOs or KOs? We did good.
We did very well.
They were good.
I, for one, really enjoy our position in the Schmoedown as the completely underrated folks that a lot of people out there won't give us credit. I like that, and I think that it's extra satisfying when we come in and we really give them hell.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Every once in a while, there's some fan who gets it, right? Some fans listen, don't write them off. They're tougher.
Right.
Right.
I always like those statuses.
Yeah.
They know some stuff about movies, but here's the thing about Modok. Everyone who's ever beat Modok went on to become champions. At least that's what Christian told me before we recorded this promo. I think that's great. So I think if we win, then it's pretty much a guaranteed team championship.
After that, it's simply fate.
Yeah.
Critically acclaimed, we are here to play. not scared of you.
Critically acclaimed. By the time we are done with you, you will be unclaimed.
We're gonna beat you, and we're gonna be champions, because that's the way this works. Please! Go, go!
Well, Ken, you see that? They both feel like the Houston Oilers did in that 1993 game. They're both on top of the world right now. A lot of jocularity, a lot of words back and forth, but only one going to take the win here today.
Absolutely. It's a 35-3 feeling at halftime, and I'll tell you what, I love both these teams with some of the vim and vigor they bring to what they're doing in their entrances. It's like watching a sketch comedy show in the early 90s. The Edge, starring Jennifer Aniston. That's the one.
Wow, that was a deep cut that needs to be stitched up. We want to remind everybody before Ken makes another odd 90s reference to check out the Patreon. Check them all out. Check out which tier is right for you. The Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Thank you to all of our patrons who support us day in, day out around these parts. Ken, where else would you rather be than right here?
At a Parker Lewis Can't Lose marathon is what I'll tell you right now. But I'll tell you what, looking at the strengths of these teams.
Give me the tail of the tape.
The tail of the tape, as it were. The Modok team, Team Modok, their strengths, I mean, both these teams, you could list 15 different strengths. 90s movies, award winners, and of course, as Drake proved, Jeff Goldblum. Just Goldblum himself is a strength. Critically acclaimed, like I said, record of 2-1. Their strengths include classics, 80s, Oscars, 90s. I'll tell you what, they have their hands in every kind of trivia speciality.
All right, well, I'm not worried about your hands. I'm worried about your personage, your mental state, your emotional well-being, and your voice. Are you excited to get this thing going?
Mr. Ellis, I am ready. Are the fans ready? Because it's time! Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat and 2 KOs. They are Whitney Simon and William the Beast Giuliani, critically with a record of 5 wins and 4 defeats. They are Mud Accident and Greg Drake. For our first time in the history of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we have the same costumes. But Ken, this does beg the question, which are the real villain Teds and which are the evil villains?
This reminds me of
when Carrie Fisher and Martin Short showed up with the same dress in an award show in the late 80s. This is the same kind of faux pas.
All right. Well, let me ask Modok and critically acclaimed real quick before we get to the rules. If you are indeed the real villain Ted, what's your favorite number?
69, dude!
Okay, that seems real enough to me. In round number 1, this is a team match. You will hear 8 questions. These questions are asked to the field. It's great that you brought a teammate along. Your teammate cannot help you in round 1. These are individually asked questions, although every point you accrue will be added to your team's total. After you hear each question, you have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. Once we ask you by name to give your best attempt at an answer, please show what you wrote on the whiteboard to the cameras. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. I will remind the teams that you each, as a team, have 3 usages of the JTE rule. If you're not sure how a question was phrased, you need to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. Each team also has a challenge. Ken, that was some good talking by me.
Absolutely. You are the best at delivering the rules. Teams, do you understand? Are you ready, Modok?
Born ready, bro.
Most ready, my friend.
Critically acclaimed, are you ready?
Party on, dudes!
And crowd fans and those watching at home, let's get ready to
The stakes are suddenly rose now. One of these teams is going to write the song that's going to align the planets and save the galaxy. The other one's just a couple of medieval dickweeds. Your first question comes from the world of action-adventure movies. These are movies with excitement, probably a car chase. Your first question is, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Detective John Kimball in what movie?
Absolutely, yeah.
Too bad my normal announcing partner, Christian Harloff, isn't here. Did you know he does an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
I read
Kindergarten Cop.
5, 4, 3, 2. That was a nice attempt. 1. Pens down. Great.
Jingle all the way, dude.
Incorrect. Let's see if Whitney had it. Kindergarten Cop.
That is correct.
Did Matt Atchity.
I've known my friend 10 since kindergarten.
All right. And over on the corner.
It's not an incorrect answer. It's kindergarten cop.
All right. 3 of the 4 get it. Great.
Bogus answer, Chad.
Our Schwarzenegger comedy is a little confusing.
Yes, and we apologize to anyone from Austria. All right. Second question in the category of directors. In 1989, Steven Spielberg directed Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and what other film?
Junior. That was my Sean Connery. Now we're going to offend some Scottish people.
That's a good one. That's a good
Right.
one.
Go from Austria to
Yes.
Scotland. Just like my mom is currently doing. She's
5,
the globe.
4,
Hi, Mom. I love you.
3,
Always?
2, and 1. Look for answers starting with Whitney.
Always.
That is correct. Bat.
My answer is bogus.
Incorrect. Critically acclaimed.
Answer is always correct.
Alrighty. Play on words.
And mine is not.
Did not come out.
Got dinosaurs on the brain. So critically acclaimed early in the match, seeking a commanding 3-point lead. Your next question comes from the world of dramas. Robert Benton directed what 1990s crime drama starring Bruce Willis, Dustin Hoffman, Warren Dean, and Nicole Kidman?
I think about the 90s decade that I love so much is I had hair, and that's why it's just a special place in my heart.
And you cheered for the rival AFC East team, the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins, 5.
Could you
4.
repeat the question,
Oh, we have a
please?
repeat from Matt Atchity.
Certainly can do that. Your JT rule usage has been noted. Your question was, Robert Benton directed what 90s crime drama starring Bruce Willis, Dustin Hoffman, Warren Dean, and Nicole Kidman?
I have no idea.
Marino came to Buffalo. Tomacha.
5,
L for the Bills.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Atchity.
I have nothing.
No answer.
With the JT
Wait.
rule.
Well, I guess I think I'm wrong. Color of night.
That is incorrect.
Correct. Too much nudity for my taste. Great.
I did not go with color of night. I went with this incorrect one.
I also said color.
Looking
Night, a lot of
for
people.
the beloved celebrated classic re-released in cinemas this week, Billy Bat.
Billy Bat. That Bruce Willis cool scene in Color Night. Seen there. All right.
Stunt cock.
Fourth question comes in the category of animated. How many feature films are in the Ice Age series?
You will not have a more fun time at the box office
Yeah.
than sitting next to Christian Harloff when an Ice Age movie is about to play. The guy just, he lines up for the
4,
squirrel.
3, 2,
5?
and 1. Looking for answers starting with William.
4?
Incorrect. Gray.
5.
That's correct.
What?
Correct. Actually,
I almost said 60.
back in.
All of a sudden, that silly acorn collecting squirrel, what's his name, Scrat, factors in big and helps Modok out. They're back in the ballgame. Your next category is fantasy sci-fi.
Yes.
And your question is, name the actor who played Roy Tomlin. He was the father trying to get his son away from the government in 2016's Midnight Special. Government mule, come take my son.
Sounds good. A midnight special for me is 2 shakes and Del
Michael
Taco's
Shannon.
menu
That's
in its entirety.
like a morning special in the bathroom.
5, 4.
Repeat.
All right, we got to repeat. Who asked for it? Bibbiotti asked for his first JT rule.
All right, and I can repeat the question. Name the actor who played Roy Tomlin. He was the father trying to get his son away from the government in 2016's Midnight Special.
I'm good, just count down.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Look for answers starting with Gray.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg is wrong, bro.
It is wrong. It is wrong. Whitney.
Michael Shannon.
That is correct.
Michael Shannon.
All right, keep
I put
pace.
down Joel Edgerton, but it is Michael Shannon.
Oh, 6.
I originally wrote down Joel Edgerton. I was explaining to people at home.
Yeah, I got
What
it.
happened?
Joel Edgerton, also in the movie?
Question 6. Question 6 comes in the category of comedies. In Airplane, who plays Steve McCroskey, the head air traffic controller who has to manage the crisis from the ground? Last time classic indeed, sir.
Classic. I like a movie that has the boldness,
5,
exclamation
4,
point in its title.
3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Whitney.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Lloyd
That's correct. Patrick.
I picked the wrong week to stop amphetamine.
Oh, we got it.
I picked the wrong week to stop not giving wrong answers. It's Lloyd Bridges.
Oh, I got it.
Continue it.
And this is just about jive talk shows.
I mean, a classic. Indeed.
Florence Henderson, too busy sleeping with the kid who played Peter, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
They didn't sleep together. They went on one date.
They went on one date. One of them was old enough to pay for a drink. Your next question comes from the world of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. And your question is, which horror film stars Gregory Peck as an American ambassador who fears his son may be the Antichrist after a series of mysterious deaths? Talk about a wacky week.
That should have been in comedies there. Writing real quickly there. We seem to have some knowledge in this subject forthcoming. Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, starting with Matt.
The Omen.
That is correct. The Beast.
Whoa, man.
That is correct. Yes. Great.
Bro, I third that.
Oh, look at that. To complete it,
I also wrote the Omen.
we got it. Everyone with their hands.
He had the logo in it.
10-7. All right.
One more question in round 1.
That's right. The final one comes in the category of family films. Films that remind me I'll be dying alone. Here is the question. What is the name of the person trying to steal Wonka's candy secrets in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I played Mike TV in my 7th grade production of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, one of the crowning moments of my career.
An adorable Mike TV.
Yes.
He was the last kid to get off by
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers, starting with the Beast. Slugworth. That is correct. Great.
The bad guy, dude.
That is not correct entirely.
I also wrote Slugworth.
Slugworth indeed, with the
Slugworth.
Slugworth, keeping pace. That is it. 12-8 to close out that round.
All right, so Modok really in the game, but critically acclaimed the front runners, and they will have first pick as to whether they want to spin the wheel of destiny. That is what round 2 is all about. The wheel will emerge with 12 slices. 10 of them come from movie categories from all corners of the cinematic galaxy. You also have spinner's choice and opponent's choice on the wheel. Each team gets a spin at it. Whatever category you land on, you must answer 6 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However, there is stealing available in round 2. If the competitors are not sure of an answer, you can ask us to provide you with multiple choice. We'll give you 4 possible answers. One of them is correct. If you ask for multiple choice, the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Remember, this is the team match, so there are 6 questions as opposed to the singles format where there's only 4 per team in round 2. Critically acclaimed, I'll remind you guys, as well as Modok, that if you don't like the first spin you get, you are allowed 1 mulligan, at which point you have to accept whatever slice is up there. And our wheel is sponsored today by one of our patrons. The sponsored slice is Hitchcock movies. Alfred Hitchcock movie scares Josh McCouga, but maybe that patron gets mentioned if our competitors up here want to answer some Alfred Hitchcock questions. Critically acclaimed. Would you like to spin the wheel or defer to Modok?
You want me to spin the wheel? We'll spin.
All right, they're going to go. The Beast is stepping up.
Bibbiotti in a great Van Halen shirt.
5150.
That's right.
He goes to reverse. It's like one of those guys that will hold and when you turn, when you put a big money, no evidence.
Goes. Probably going to break the wheel one of these days. It could be spinner's choice, kid.
Westerns. They're going to spin again.
Spin it again. Ted did rescue Billy the Kid from the 1800s.
Right. All right.
Round it goes. Could be not gonna be Western. It's gonna be animated.
Animated is where they will land.
Good spin.
All right, I will be administering the animated questions to critically acclaimed. All right, Whitney Willie, you have a 4-point lead, and for 2 more points on top of your first question in the world of animated movies. In Happy Feet, what famous actor voices the penguin named Memphis?
I knew Jerry Seinfeld was in the movie. I don't know if that's the answer.
I need to answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Robin Williams.
That is incorrect for a 2-point steal.
Hugo Weaving.
That is incorrect. Also looking for Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, a big missed opportunity.
Australians, dude.
5 more
Really down
questions. All right, your next query in the world of animated movies. What was the name of the wise and mystical leader of the rats in The Secret of Nim?
Nicodemus.
I don't know how he knew that one, but he did. 2 points.
Courage of the heart is very rare.
2 points. I would have gone with Splinter. Your next question in the world of animated movies. What is the name of Mufasa's #1 advisor in The Lion King, voiced by comedic legend Rowan Atkinson?
Zazu.
That's
Give him 2
correct.
points,
2 more
Ken.
points.
2 more.
Halfway through.
Halfway through, and it is an 8-point gap. All right, your next question. What is the name of Kristoff's reindeer in the movie Frozen?
Oh, I never remember that. Okay. Olaf.
That is incorrect.
What's Olaf? That's the snowman.
Incorrect, Ken. Modok steal.
Multiple choice?
I cannot provide multiple choice.
Dude.
I know what
I wish it were Chewy, bros.
3, 2, 1. Incorrect. Looking for Sven. You gotta throw the V on there ever so slightly. Sven.
Sven.
I'm never trusting you again. I'm never trusting you again. You didn't trust me before. You were so confident.
All right, 2 more questions in animated movies. Your penultimate one. What iconic horror score is Norman's cell phone ringtone in the movie Paranorman?
Halloween?
Halloween.
2 points. 2 points. 18 to 8. All right.
Final question.
Your last question in round number 2. Still the world of animated movies. All right, and it is: what breed of dragon is toothless? In How to Train Your Dragon? Looking for the breed. I'm gonna need an answer in 5.
Multiple choice.
4. I can do that. Is it A, Stormfly?
No.
B, Shadow Wing?
No.
C, Night Fury?
D.
Yes. Or D, Deadly Natter?
Night Fury.
Correct. It is for a point. 19 to 8. And that's a pretty good one for a category that they weren't thrilled with. Animated movies, they certainly made a statement with it, gaining an 11-point advantage over Modok, who had 2 golden opportunities to get a steal. They couldn't come up with Hugh Jackman or Sven, and now they get their spin at the wheel to try to even things up. Will it be Gray? Will it be Matt? It is going to be Gray. Spin well, Ted.
Therefore I am. I believe Socrates said that.
That's true. That's maybe the better Ted Theodore Logan. She also has the Van Halen shirt. Derek Combs and Modok. You know, they're not bad with classics. I wonder if they would have taken 70s movies, and that's what it could land on.
I don't think so, bro.
Okay, spin again.
Gray said no. Spin is in. Spin is in. Yeah, that dangerous festival darlings is out there. Animated festival darlings.
Always a dangerous one. You're exactly right with that, Ken. That's you just don't know what's coming out of it. That could be. Oh, it could be even worse.
That is going to be interesting.
So now critically acclaimed.
But again, Modok knows their stuff. We know this, so
Good
we'll see.
general knowledge.
What could
Okay, critically acclaimed.
Senator's choice. We're gonna go with westerns.
They're going
Westerns. All
Interesting
right.
choice, Ken, because Westerns was a category
Yeah.
that critically acclaimed spinned away
good
from.
friends with
So they may not be able to get a steal as easily as in some other categories. Just
Absolutely.
something to note.
You are going to get 6 questions, Modok. I will be administering the questions in the category of Westerns. Westerns. First one up. What actress played John Wayne's wife in Big Jake, her 5th and final film with the Duke?
Multiple choice, dudes.
A. Claire Trevor. B. Angie Dickinson. C. Maureen O'Hara. D.
Maureen O'Hara?
Lauren Bacall.
See?
Maureen O'Hara.
That is correct for a point.
Gets the point. That might be how they maneuver their way around this category, Ken. It's opponent choice. Maybe they multiple choice their way back into contention.
Keep in, you just got to keep pace. Stay out of TKO range there. All right, second question out of 6. Who wrote, directed, and starred in the 2008 Western Appaloosa? All right, 5.
Multiple choice.
All right, looking for one of these answers. A. Ed Harris. B. Viggo Mortensen. C. Kiefer Sutherland.
Robert
D.
Redford.
Robert Redford.
Is it Ed Harris, dudes?
That is correct for a point.
Hey, they cut it to single digits.
All right. We've got your third question in this category. What action star played the character Handsome Stranger in the 1979 Western parody film, The Villain?
Multiple choice.
All right, looking for one of these answers. A. Arnold Schwarzenegger. B. Chuck Norris. C. Charles Bronson. D. Dolph Lundgren. Or Lundgren. Or Lundgren.
C.
However, JT
Charles
wants to say it.
Bronson.
However he wants to say it, it's the correct form. Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is correct for a point. So this 1-point kind of run here is keeping them
Chipping away, Ken. Like a great diet exercise plan, it takes time, it takes commitment, but they're getting back that body for summer.
Absolutely. Your fourth question in the category Westerns is, what South American country do Butch and Sundance escape to in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
That would be Bolivia.
That is correct for 2 points.
Hey, didn't get on that one. They're shifting into third gear.
All right. Your fifth question in the category of Westerns is, what singer played the Texas Ranger LaBeouf in the 1969 version of True Grit?
I think it's pronounced LaBeef.
LaBeouf?
LaBeef.
That would be Glenn Campbell.
That's
dude.
correct. It doesn't matter how I said it. LaBeouf or LaBeouf?
That is why we are best friends.
All right.
LaBeef.
Shia LaBeouf.
It's Shia LaBoots.
Got it. And I'm on board with that. Final question in the category of Westerns, a category handed to you. Here we go. It is this. Val Kilmer and Dennis Quaid played what famous Western legend in Tombstone and Wyatt Earp, respectively?
Doc Holliday,
That's correct.
dude.
What a second round. I don't know if I've ever seen an opponent's choice handled better than what Modok just did. That is
Absolutely.
why they have been mentioned in championship conversations in the team format. They find themselves initially trailing by more than 10 points. Now they have cut the lead all the way down to 2 as we get into round 3.
Right, and that I'll tell you what, they did so well in the Westerns category. Not one Young Guns or Young Guns 2 question. I will file the complaint with the office though, as we
Very
set up for a third round.
disappointing. It's like Scalisi doesn't respect the greatness of John Bon Jovi. Regardless, in round 3, which is where we find ourselves now, that's where the team's fates will ultimately be decided. Each team is going to hear 3 questions. First question's worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last question is worth 5 points. This is the team format. So the only question the teams can actually confer with their partner on is the 5-pointer. Once you hear what the category for the 2-pointer is, you can select which team member is going to answer that question. The other team member will answer whatever the 3-point question has to offer, and then you can confer for the last question. We are going to get 3 numbers from each of you. Please keep them within the range of 1 to 20. That's going to correspond to your movie categories. Critically acclaimed, you still have a 2-point lead, although Modok gave a furious run for your money. What are the questions that you would like to hear number-wise?
4, 15, and 16.
15, 15, and 16. All right, the crowd not a fan of those numbers. And Modok, please.
Definitely 6 and definitely 9.
And definitely 2.
Okay.
That's how many it takes for
2.
All right. I will be administering the questions to the team that has pulled ahead in the staying in character game. That would be Modok with the 6 and the 9 selection. So you selected category number 6. So for your 2-point question, that's going to correspond to the movie category of crime films.
Who will be answering the question?
Bill or Ted?
Bill, myself.
Okay. Bill asks Preston.
Got it.
Your 2-point question in the world of crime movies to tie the game. Who plays blonde bombshell Lynn Brackett in the film L.A. Confidential?
Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger.
Bracket or bracket?
Kim Basinger.
Got it. Look
Kim
at that.
Basinger.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a JTE, please?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Second one?
Second
of
one.
the afternoon?
One remaining.
/evening/morning. Y'all know when we're filming this. It's 3 a.m. for all you know.
You can ask.
Who plays blonde bombshell Lynn Bracken in L.A. Confidential?
Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger.
Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Her name has escaped me.
It's Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger, Kim Passenger. Don't know how to.
It's Basinger.
It's Basinger. I was doing an impression of the doctor on Family Guy. All right, we move to number 9 because Modok missed that. We're going to stay with them for the 3-pointer, and that will be asked to Gray Drake. Gray, you do lovely work over at the Rotten Tomatoes, and so this category might suit you just fine. It is the world of new releases. New releases. And your question is, in the film The Disaster Artist, who plays Philip Haldeman, the actor who portrays Denny?
I haven't seen the movie. Dave Franco?
JTE rule.
Last one of the game.
Last one, and your question once again is, in The Disaster Artist, who plays Philip Haldeman, the actor who portrays Denny?
Dave Franco.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Paul Scheer is wrong.
It's a tough one. It was looking for Josh Hutcherson. Hutcherson from the Hunger Games, Josh Hutcherson. And now, Ken, we're in that odd position where we could have a TKO because Critically Acclaimed does not have to answer a question correctly in round 3. Modok can force their hand if they get this question right. It's their last chance to stay in the game. For 5 points, you are allowed to confer with your teammate on this one. The world of coming-of-age movies. Coming-of-age movies.
Bro, I love coming of age.
So happy that there's a preposition.
You're Ted, you're not Beavis.
Your question is coming at you right now. What 2013 coming-of-age film features performances by Toni Collette, Steve Carell, Sam Rockwell, and Allison Janney?
What the hell's the name of that movie?
This could be for all the marbles.
It actually is for all.
Yeah.
Get this one right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderland, Adventureland.
And your
costuming up on the stage. A lot of fun had in this match. Critically Acclaimed comes out on top. Your thoughts, Ken?
Look, I'll tell you what, both these teams are powerhouses those teams, I always say that sometimes the wheel goes the way you don't want it, and I thought Modok overcame that for that third round. The questions just weren't in an area that they really knew or had the answers in their mind, and that just is the way it goes.
That's the way it goes sometimes here, the movie trivia Schmoedown. So we are going to toss it to the great Jen Sturge, who has an interview with both the winning team and the losing team. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with critically acclaimed. Fellas, you gotta be feeling pretty on fire after that one.
I just feel on fire. I finally have hair again. This is really, really great. I work on the hair and you touch it. I can pull it off if you like.
I saw you gave up halfway through with the wig. You were like,
a little itchy. It was a little itchy. So I was just like, But then we didn't do as good as I wanted to do in round 2, so maybe that jinxed it, so I put it back on.
yeah, so round 2, you went to, they spun Opponent's Choice, and you chose Westerns?
You know, it's usually a pretty safe category that people are not good at, and I gotta give them all the credit in the world. They nailed that category. Those were some hard questions in there too. That was some good play.
Maureen O'Hara trivia is not typically seen on the show.
Well, that one I
Most
knew.
really get it.
That one I knew.
We know. Well, maybe others.
We were debating between Westerns and Hitchcock, and I think we made the wrong choice. That said, it worked out in our favor, but we really
Eventually.
we could have destroyed them in Hitchcock. We could have just and
all of those.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have 3 straight KOs. Who's next for you guys? I feel like anyone that plays Modok, they become champion.
That is exactly right. Everyone who plays Modok becomes champion. We will become champion, and the path to the championness is a little unclear.
Championship is the word you're looking for.
Your and I think what we've got here is we've got the Shire Wolves are right in front of us.
We can take the Shire. Oh, dear God.
That's just making me sick. I'm backstage. I'm listening to this. Are you guys kidding me right now?
We are not kidding you. Do we look like we're kidding?
Well, you look.
Do we look like we're kidding, Jeff?
You're very funny. You're not scary, though. I'm not scared by you. Whitney, you're a gentleman in the scholar, so this isn't about you. But, Bibbs, I've been trying to win the singles title for 2 years.
I know, it's really sad.
Manifest yourself in my path.
I know, it's really sad for you.
Dude, I'm going to knock you back to 3 and 5, throw you into obscurity, and leave you in the dust. Wig or no wig.
Well, see, that's what you think with your dumb brain that's full of poo. Now, your poo brain, no worse than my brain, and I'm gonna be good to you, audience, and win.
I'm going to pop you like that bubble. And you're standing up during these matches, I'm going to have you take a seat, okay?
No.
All right, you know what? Whitney, take this. I can't do this.
And the wig comes off. The rage flies out of your head.
Oh, Modok.
Whoa, dude.
I mean, A+ on the costumes, A+ for effort. You guys had an amazing match, and then it kind of just, the wheels fell off in round 3.
Second round good second round for you. For real, Bill.
Thank you.
Were you scared when they handed you Westerns?
I was like,
Oh no! Mr. the Kid, where's he at?
Billy the Kid is one of our best friends, so of course we were going to do well in that category. Some of those other questions, though, were most bogus.
Oh my God, it's one of those days. Like, I was just like, this is just outside of my brain box. Holy shit.
Right, now we're going to go get the time machine from Rufus and go back and do this again.
yes.
Because the other Bill and Ted won, and so it's kind of like Bill and Ted won. Whoa.
Like I was saying to the guys, though, like, you guys aren't playing like schlubs. You're playing everyone that goes on to be champions. So, I mean, you're kind of the litmus test, no?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Someday we'll get into. Someday we'll win that belt. Someday.
I just have to play yourselves.
Exactly.
This is actually the second time we've done time travel, dude. I think it's like a bad look for us.
Yeah, maybe so.
The way it's
Yeah,
working.
sure. Lost twice in a row doing time travel. so
We're
we're done.
done.
with that. Yeah.
We're done,
That's
dude.
our. Yeah, we're
No, but you
losing
can't.
streak.
You can't be done. You are on a losing streak.
No,
You know that you're.
time travel. Make no mistake.
But you are now. You're at 500. You know that's 3 straight losses. What's next for Modok?
Winning.
Winning. Yeah. Winning.
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Seal it with a little. Felt good. That felt good, bros.
Just remember, everybody, be excellent to each other.
What's next, though, Matt? I know you've been kind of talking about going to singles. Are you thinking about it
Yeah, I think
still?
I'm going to try some singles. I need the practice, really.
Anyone in particular looking at?
No.
Anyone and everyone.
Let's see. Who am I
Way to be
thinking of?
competitive,
Yeah,
dude.
okay, let's see. Who do I want to shot at? I'd take a shot at JT.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We all would.
Well, right. Oh, but who do I want to play in a match? I'd like to take on Ellis. I would shoot big. I think I'd like to take on Ellis.
Bring your baby carrots, dude.
Exactly.
Well, can you see, and obviously disappointed Modok, who is now down to 500. They are 5-5. Are we going to see them again? In what form? They always are ready to play. They're looking to get back on the winning track. I think the big news of this match, critically acclaimed, they are gaining their respect, but then you have a total lack of respect on the part of Jeff Snyder, just crashing the post-game interview because he obviously is going up against the beast William Bibiani very soon.
Look, you say lack of respect, I say marking our territory here in the Lions Den of letting people know this is our fire hydrant. So I like what Jeff did there, but I got to hand it to critically acclaimed. I know they lost maybe a little street cred early in the game with the late to the party loss, all that kind of stuff, and they're here. I don't know if they ever left. I want to say they're back. I'm saying they are putting a stamp on we are still here.
That's right. I mean, but you look at the losses Modok has had. They're worthy losses, and same thing with critically acclaimed. Late to the party can play. Critically acclaimed clearly can play. So can Modok, and so can you guys. Watch all the carnage that ensues soon on the movie trivia Schmoedown, The Collision. It's coming up right around the corner, Ken. We're very excited for all the matches in that, and a special shout out to everybody who supports the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Thank you for being a patron, whatever tier you may have selected. We appreciate it right here at the Answer Desk. Ken Napzok, thank you so much for joining us here today. Where can all the kids check you
You
out?
can find me at Ken Abzug. You also can find me trying to enjoy the championship match between Whitwer and Alex Damon. I still have some issues with me not being in it, but hey, you know what? That's the way the Star Wars cookie crumbles.
Hey, you gave a great pregame speech. I'll give you that. I am merely Mark Ellis for Christian Harloff. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tell your friends about the movie trivia Schmoedown. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes. And of course, has to be a member of the movie trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. That's all the plugs for now. I'm going to Arby's.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown. Getting right into this first round, critically acclaimed wasted no time in accumulating a nice lead over Modok. Modok struggled early on, and it was Matt Atchity who was able to keep them afloat going here 6 of 8, while Grey Drake could only muster up 2 points. In the second round, critically acclaimed doesn't do as well as one would have thought. They answered just 4 of 6 questions for only 7 points, but then Modok spun the wheel and they land on opponent's choice and are given westerns. In what is a great run from Modok, they out-answer and outscore what critically acclaimed did in their turn. Modok goes 6 of 6 and racked up 9 points to pull within 2 heading into the final round. After gaining some momentum and with the score 19-17, the wheels fell off here because they are unable to answer any of their questions, and it's critically acclaimed with the victory via TKO. All 3 of their wins have now come by TKO. Inside the numbers, Modok on the day went 14 of 27 for a 52% correct. That's 13% below their lifetime average. And looking at critically acclaimed, they go 16 of 22 for 73% correct. Their accuracy through 4 matches is 77.66% correct, which is the 3rd best accuracy of all time. That is behind top that 77.78% correct. And at the top spot are the champions of the league, above the line with 79.47% correct. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
So I'm back here on the Schmoedown after I won my 5-way fatal match on the Inner Geekdom, and now I'm facing Donica, and then for it's the #1 contender spot. So whoever wins today gets to face Jason Inman for the Inner Geekdom Championship belt. And I had a really good first match. I knocked out 4 people, and then this match I was toe-to-toe with a really good competitor who's going to face Jason Inman in the championship. So I feel like I belong here, and so I want to stay in the Inner Geekdom, but I also want to be able to show that not only do I belong in the Inner Geekdom, but I belong in the Schmoedown.
certainly 2017 a huge season for Kalinowski.
Adam Gertler and Mike Kalinowski are 2-0. They have proven that they also can work very well.
And your winner, by way of
I'm torn right now. I'm torn between getting upset and going heel. What did I say before? I was going after this league. I was going after all the heels. That's what I wanted. That was my mission in Intergeekdom and this and that. Singles, tournaments, I'm going after the heels.
Go ahead and give it a good spin. That's pretty cool. Now, Christian, he's down 18 and 12 to 3. He needs a great spin and maybe 8 questions asked to him.
He needs, yeah. Rachel?
Timothy Hutton.
And
Timothy Hutton is correct. 2 points for Rachel Cushing.
And with that, Mike Kalinowski has been eliminated. Mike Kalinowski had a rough night here today. You know, Mike, you don't need to leave. Well, Mike wants to leave.
And his opponent.
Let's start with you.
James Eugene Carey.
That is correct, Jim Carrey. Mike,
Congratulations, Dustin Hoffman. I'm proud of what I did out there, but yeah, it was seeing everyone in for her and kind of on my own for this one. So maybe that's my own doing because I shut everyone off a little while, but but let's not talk about that. So anyway,
So what is next for you then, Mike?
I do not know. I don't know. I got some decisions to make.
DC movie news, I like these guys. I'm a big fan of Adam Gertler. I like Doghouse. Mike Kalinowski, he's friends with John Roca. Despite that, I like him too.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here today? Is it the team that people enjoy or the team that people sometimes boo? And your winners!
I'm done with this. I am so sick of it. You guys, where have you been? You guys, now we talk. And Sci-Fi Fantasy to pick for them as their spin. If we talked about this beforehand. Just convenient.
I really did.
Look how good they did on that one.
Okay, Mike.
No, I don't want to hear this. Where were you guys?
You.
No, it is on me.
No, this isn't you. You're a hero.
Now you want to talk. You didn't do anything good today. You know what you did good today? Spin James Bond. That's what you did. That's how I play when I'm by myself. You see that? No, I don't want to hear this. What are you guys trying to do against Clark Wolf? When I sat in that audience, I looked on the audience. I didn't see Adam. I didn't see Roxy, and I didn't see Johnny. I didn't see anyone out there.
Just upset.
Oh, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk, man. We came back, and I didn't want to do this. After our last time. Oh, I don't want to hear that. I need to do my own thing and take care of this. Don't tell me what to do, man. What I need to do, you know what? I gotta get out of this damn monkey soup because we you know what? Here, this is for you guys. Mike, hang on now. We gotta talk. I am so sick of you guys. I didn't want to do this, man. I didn't want to do this. You know, I was done after that 3-way. I wanted to go, and you guys. We're the league, dude. We're a team. We're the league. We're the family. Where the hell have you guys been? Now we have a match months later, and you guys show up. Everyone's our league and all this. You know what? I did not want to come back to this crap, man. And I wanted everyone to have their A game on, and no one did. I mean, Andrew, those guys, we could have beaten them. Andrew comes on, bends back every time, and just climbs on there. Adam and I, we were team. But every time after the match, everyone's like, dude, man, you gotta leave him. You gotta leave him, this and that. And I didn't want to do it, man, because we're all friends outside of here. Well, you guys aren't my friends. You just show up to get your face on these cameras. You know what? You see, we're a league, we're not. I'm a league of my own, man. You're talking about 5-way. Yeah, in Intergeekdom? Yes. Yeah. 5-way match. We're gonna do things a little different. We're gonna do a tournament. It's gonna be an Intergeekdom tournament. No. We don't have time to do all of that tournament stuff. We have to get nice out. Yeah. Because I think this might interest you. What the hell is this? You know what? I think a tournament probably sounds like the better option. I think we could probably squeeze that in. How many players were you thinking? So you think as commish you can make that happen? Yes. I think I can make that work. Yeah.
Mike Kalinowski came with the ether. Wow, so many things were said.
It is not a coincidence that Levine and Whitwer are champions. They have a level of fame that the corrupt leadership wanted them in the king chairs, no matter the cost.
I don't know what got into Mike Kalinowski, but we saw the beginnings of the heel turn, and then we saw him pretty much execute his new position, and then this just solidified that he is now the heel of the league. That's great. You have dreams.
I do. I dream of your job. I had a taste of the desk, and I like savory snacks, and it was delicious.
I enjoy savory snacks too. Look,
Right? We have so much in common. That's why I'd be great at your job.
You're great. You were good.
I was. People said I was. The people who didn't say I was fat were like really happy about it. Yeah.
It's so fun. I know you got a taste of it. You want to come back to the dance, but I own the dance. Your ticket was 1 day only. Don't you have like some fights out there?
No, because I'm just gonna be. When I'm at the desk, I'm always right. I'm always right, and I'm gonna have your job because I'm always right. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I downvoted you 10 times.
I knew it. Battle with a huge story we have today. That is Christian Harloff. I am merely Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, your favorite of all time. And Billy Idol would be proud of the hell that is raining down from above, courtesy of Mr. Mike Kalinowski. All hell's broken loose in this tournament, Christian. It's chaos.
I've known Mike Kalinowski for a long time. I don't know this version of Mike Kalinowski. When you see what has happened so far, what he has done in the last couple of weeks, I mean, this guy is causing an absolute. He's on a warpath. You look at this thing. This Inner Geekdom League was supposed to be 5 matches, which Mike was supposed to be a part of. And at the end of that 5 matches, you're supposed to have a fatal 5-way at the Collider Collision. And we see Mike walks in with an envelope, hands it to Thad. Thad and says, "We're doing a tournament now." Thad opens it up, some kind of blackmail. I don't know what the hell it is. I want to know what it is. And now we have ourselves a tournament, and he challenges Jared Haibon, and he does it in the Movie Trivia Shmoedown Facebook group, and really goes after Jared's personality, his motives. It was scummy, man.
I didn't know you could take a sharpened instrument onto the interwebs. That's exactly what he did to Haibon. And look, I'll say this about Jared Haibon. Is he handsome? Is he charming? Is he dashing? Is he walking out of here with my phone number? Of course he is. But can he play the Inner Geekdom? Yes, he can. He's 1-1, but he's got 4 knockouts. I don't even know how that math works.
Well, that's the thing, man, is that he came on, and this is the thing, very similar to what Kalinowski's calling him out, saying he's just a reality TV star. He just does this. He doesn't belong in the Inner Geekdom League. But I don't think that is true. And you look, and that's what a lot of people thought about Jared when he first came in, and like you just said, knocked out every one of his opponents that he played. He didn't have to answer a question in that 3rd round. Then he had a very tough match with Donica, who wound up just losing to Inman. So it was a big, huge match, and it really he proved he does belong here. But Kalinowski once again saying that is corruption of the league, that it's corruption, the fact that this guy is a friend of mine, so that's why he's here, and it's corruption from the fans. He's just moaning.
Yeah, Kalinowski has had a dark turn that you would expect from somebody who went to Florida State University. And Jared Haibon, a Boston native. I mean, look, he comes in, you think he's a pretty boy, you learn he has a lot of fight in him, a lot like Tom Cruise. Will he pilot his way to success? That's a Top Gun reference.
All right, so you know there's going to be a lot of shots fired here. First of all, what I want to say is thank you to the patrons.
Over each and every one of you.
Patreon.com/Schmoedown. You can see some very special matches. This month we have a great one between Kinda Funny and Funhouse. I mean, that's going to be a battle. So if you want to see that match a little earlier than everyone else, go ahead and join Patreon. But without any further ado, I can't wait to see the fireworks here in the pre's. Here we go. Hello, sheep. Why are we here? Because of this guy. Not the commissioner, not the other players that were whining about it. People have been whining about this thing for how long now? They didn't want to do a 5-way, they didn't want to do 3-ways. Well, you know what? I went in and I changed it. That's right. You're watching this because of me. Enjoy. Yeah, Mike
Kalinowski's kind of lost it a little bit. He's off the reservation. So he kind of attacked me through the Schmoedown Facebook group, said I wasn't legit, said I'm not a real player. I don't know. I mean, I came in, I don't think a lot of people believed in me, but did the 5-way fatal match, knocked out all 4 of my competitors, and then went toe-to-toe with Danica. So now I'm facing Kalinowski, and hopefully I can show him I'm the real deal.
So why did I even bring up Jared Haibon into this? Let me tell you why. He's a reality TV star. He doesn't know anything about trivia. I've watched his matches. You know what? If I want to know who won the second rose in the 15th season of Who Wants to Be a Bachelorette, joining with whoever, I'll ask him. I'll go to you and go, you know what, Jared? Sit down, let's talk about that. You'll be able to tell me. He's like, you know, what's the correct length of a rose to give to a girl when you turn her down but bring her back and give her up and to take her to this and that? I'll come to you for that kind of advice. You want to know about Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, DC, Marvel? You come to me. I'm going to sit you down. I'm going to give you a lesson, pal.
I almost feel bad for the guy to a certain extent. He's calling people names. He's demanding a tournament. I mean, he's all over the place. I don't know. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Kalinowski's one of the best intergeekdom players in the league, but at the same time, I don't really know who he thinks he is right now.
I probably have to explain this to you guys because you don't know what corruption means. There's some of you out there, you've been talking about this for a long time. You've seen it. Well, I've seen it as well on this side of it. Corruption is this entire league. Everything's called from the back and forth with the commissioners, then the putting together teams that, let's take 2 great players, put them together. No, that ends now. We got corruption in the fandom as well, and I see it out there with you with all your podcasts and your theories and this and that. It's all ending. I'm going to bring it all down. I'm going to burn this entire house down.
I don't know where Kalinowski gets off saying that this league is corrupt. Listen, like, sure, if you want to say Sam Levine was there because of celebrity status, first of all, I don't believe that because he's the best player in the league. He's got the championship belt to prove it. Where's your belt? And so for me right now, I'm still just trying to prove my worth. Right now, I'm 1-1 in the Schmoedown League. I'm facing Kalinowski, and I'm planning to take him down.
Haibon, you're here. You look rested. You got a nice tan going on because you got that fake relationship because you wanted to win a trip to Hawaii. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm about ready to send your ass back to Hawaii.
Now that's just not right. I mean, you look at what Kalinowski now taking a shot, saying that he just wanted to go to. He's put into question this guy's relationship now, saying he wanted a free trip to Hawaii. That's mean.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality star thing has got to end here. Okay, Kalinowski is not allowed to use the R word. That's something that Haibon has done. He was very good at it, but he is here to compete in movie trivia. He's just as big a geek as anybody.
Well, we're gonna find out too. Is you look the shots again, the corruption thing, and Jared got that nickname of Too Smooth for a reason. Doesn't even seem like any of this bothers him.
And he's handsome.
Whatsoever.
God damn, is he good looking?
He's just smiling. All he's doing is smiling, and he's ready to go, and I'm ready to go. Let's get to the tail of the tape. You got Jared Too Smooth Haibon, who's got his strengths are comic book movies, Star Wars. He is, and also, like you said, smiling and not worrying about much.
And he has Banaka level good breath.
And there you go with Mike, the Killer Kalinowski, who is back to no longer KO. Mike, the Killer Kalinowski is back, and he's got Lord of the Rings, he says, is a strength now. Interesting. He says also DC movies is a strength, and then he says hating every one of us is now a strength.
He is also damn good at wearing leather jackets he got at the thrift store. Christian, this is going to be a good matchup.
All right, are you ready to go?
You're damn right I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! 3 rounds in the Intergeekdom division. Introducing first, representing Bachelor Nation, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, and 4 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jared Too of life Aaron George Clooney. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 0 wins and 2 defeats in the Intergeekdom division. He is Mike, the Killer Kalinowski! doesn't want to hear any of it. Doesn't like the booze, doesn't like the cheers. All right, just want down to business. Mike Kalinowski. All right.
Before we get down to business, you give these to someone when they win, right? Well, I want to give this to you so when you're ready to give it to me when I win in a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
The classic flower rope-a-dope.
It's gonna be a sad day when you never get this rose back.
All right, so let's see what's going on. Already, they're talking smack, the two of them, and we're not even started into
Not even host of The Bachelor, Chris Harrison, has ever seen a 180 with a rose like that.
All right, here we go. Here, Mark. So we're going to get into it. How does round number 1 work?
In round number 1 of the Inner Geekdom, you will hear 10 questions from a different corner of the Inner Geekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. These questions are asked to the field, so as soon as you hear the question, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard provided in front of you. You will then have 15 seconds to answer the question. Once we ask you by your name to reveal your best attempt at an answer, please show the whiteboard to our cameras as well as verbalizing your answer into the microphone that we have so gracefully provided courtesy of Radio Shack. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing of questions in round 1. I will remind you, gentlemen, of your 3 usages of the JTE rule. You're not sure that you heard a question correctly. You need to buy yourself some time. Use the JTE rule. We also have a challenge in case you're not a fan of a particular ruling.
All right, don't forget about the 15 seconds, and like Mark said, the JTE rule.
I just said it.
I know you did. I'm just reminding them.
Damn it.
All right, guys. So, without any further ado, Mike, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Not ready.
Cody, what are you doing, dude? Come on, man.
Uh-oh.
He's yelling at our
Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that.
Much better.
Look at that. All right.
Kalinowski did not spell corruption.
Now much better. Now I'm ready.
Now, how does it...
I'm ready.
Now, Thad allows you to do that. Thad allows you to do that.
That allowed me to do that.
All right. Well, okay. All right, so I guess, so you're ready to go now. Jared, are you ready to go?
I just want to make sure you're good. I'm good.
I'm ready to go. All right, then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Just staring us right in the face there. Okay, getting rid of the KO. I see what you did. Very clever. Okay, all right, Star Trek. Star Trek is the first question here. Star Trek. All right, gentlemen. Who plays James T. Kirk's father in 2009 Star Trek?
How many Star Trek movies did you see in the theater before that movie?
Con. Oh, did you really?
Well, you were a young...
Chris Hemsworth.
No, I didn't see it. 4. Sorry, I remember.
You and your life.
You like that one, right? Wow. And wait,
Repeat the question.
what is it?
He's using the JT rule.
I don't want to go time to time, but I have it.
We're down. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Who plays? Oh no, we're not repeating. You have it. Okay. What do you got?
Chris Hemsworth.
Correct.
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, so that was not a usage of the JTE rule, nor is it a correct spelling of the word corruption, but we're going to let it slide. It is 1-1.
It's a play on words. To see the KO, it's very clever. He combined 2 different things. Very clever.
Mortal Kombat and the word corrupt.
I like how he kind of makes up 2 words, and he's very clever.
We got it. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Your next question comes from the world of Lord of the Rings. This is the Middle-earth trilogy that people like. Your question is, in the Third Age, what is the capital city of Gondor?
Oh, they're both stopped. Look at that. Stopped them both in their tracks.
Have they ever done a bachelor in Gondor?
No. They should, though. 5. One place to
4.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jared.
Wrong.
No, there's incorrect. Mike.
Osgiliath?
No.
Looking for minus Kieran, you idiots.
All right, here we go. Question 3 here. Here we go, guys. The MCU. You're proud of yourself, huh?
No, Coster just looked at me with disdain.
All right. The MCU. How many tribes are there in the nation of Wakanda? Whoa, Mike Kalinowski, man.
Violent.
Wow. 5.
12 tribes?
4. Thomas, hide your babies. Kalinowski's writing an answer.
2, 1. Pens down and killer. 5. Correct. 5. Oh, look at that. This feels like a championship match.
We are still tied at 2, so no perfect rounds. We go on to the world of Harry Potter. Harry Potter just turned what age when Hagrid comes to pick him up in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
I like that movie. A lot of people give it some gruff. I don't. Watch it with my daughter on.
My parents would have given me up to Hagrid at any age of my life.
Tomorrow. 5. 4.
13.
2, 1. Pens down. Jared.
13.
Incorrect. Mike.
8.
Incorrect. Looking for 11. 11. All right. So here's the next question.
What you got?
Here's the next question here. Tied up 2-2 as we get to question number 5 in the realm of DC films. Who played the hero Steel in 1997's Steel? Oh, they both know. It seems like they both have the same strength. Seems like they both know the answer to this question. Yeah.
Shaq.
And 5. It's like they're mirror each other. 3, 2, 1. Kalinowski.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Correct. Jared.
Shaquille O'Neal. Wow.
Incorrect. They were looking for Shaq.
11.
All right. Your next question, number 6, for those of you keeping score at home, is from the world of The Hobbit. The movies I just lampooned 2 questions ago. Your question is, according to Gandalf, how many total wizards are there in Middle-earth, including himself? Kalinowski's doing it again. He's slamming it down, Jared. Jared's thinking about it. It's good, but he's doing that and getting it right. 5. And doing it.
3.
4. Well, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jared. 3. It's incorrect. Mike? It's 5. That's correct. Kalinowski takes it. All right. Now we get to the DCEU. Which version of the Flash is represented in Justice League? His real name. Who do you think wins in a foot race between you and me?
You know Andrew Guy's not up here. You
Barry
don't have to
Allen.
easy ones here.
Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Kalinowski.
It'd be the second version, Barry Allen.
That is correct.
Barry Allen.
All right, so Mike still keeping this lead at 5-4. I like how Kalinowski dropped some extra knowledge in there just to let you know he's better than you. Our next question comes from the world of Star Wars. The question is, what character is accused of always thinking with his stomach? I'm not going to make any offensive jokes to me. I'm not going to make any jokes at you. Can you give me a hug? 5?
Yeah.
4. Stop hugging me. 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
I can do that. What character in Star Wars is accused of always thinking with his stomach? 5. JT Rule does think with his stomach occasionally. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jared.
Jabba the Hutt.
Incorrect. Chewbacca. Correct. Mike Kalinowski. Chewbacca, big fan of Arby's. All right, Mike taking a big lead, a 2-point lead here. And the next question is Marvel. X-Men The Last Stand opens with a flashback of Xavier and Magneto attempting to recruit which mutant as a child? You know what you did there. You mutant. No. X-Men.
Jean Grey.
How you say it? I just said it. Boba Fett. 5, 4. From the South. We call him 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Jean Grey.
Correct.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jared got it. He's kicking himself about Chewbacca. Every correct answer they get, they act like they were bored with the question. You think they'd be happy? I don't think he's bored. Right, Jared's kicking himself about the Chewbacca. All right, it's 7-5. This is your last question in round 1, and it comes from the category that gets wild and wacky, mixed bag. Oh shit! This is where we put all the crappy questions. This is where all the questions that nobody would find their own go. And your question is, who played Ryan Reynolds' partner Roy in R.I.P.D.? Oscar winning, I believe. Well, yeah. Nominated for an Oscar. Yeah. They stopped making Oscars after that movie. 5. It won Razzies. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh, what the hell is his name? It's the dude from Iron Man. Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges.
Jared. Jeff Bridges. Correct. Mike. Jeff Bridges. All right, so there you go. What a round. 8-6. And Kalinowski has a 2-point lead, only missing 2. Haibon misses 4, but still right. You have 2-point lead there. Mike Kalinowski only with a 2-point lead. Yeah, it's a good ball game going into round 2. Kalinowski in the lead, but Haibon right there behind him. All right, so now we get to round number 2, which is the wheel round. This is a lot of times the make or break round. Mark, how does it work? That's why we call it the Wheel of Fate / Destiny in round
round 2, each contestant is going to get a spin at that there wheel. That wheel contains 10 slices from different parts of the Inner Geekdom universe, as well as an opponent's choice wedge and a spinner's choice wedge. Whatever category you land on, you have to answer 5 questions from that category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice, at which point we'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. That makes the question value go down to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2. And also, if you spin the wheel, you don't like the category you get at first, you are allowed 1 mulligan, at which point you have to take the 5 questions from said category.
Jared, you've used one of your JTE rules. You have 2 left. Mike has 3 left, and you both have your challenges left. Mike, you have a 2-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
On the first.
All right, so he's letting Jared go first. Jared, give it a good spin here.
Here comes Haibon.
Star Trek sunk him against Donica last time.
And here comes, is he going to get a wedge with a movie franchise and stuff?
Oh, no.
Opponent's choice is the spin.
Oh, and it just, look at that. It just flated.
And he walks back. Clearly the wheel, more of a fan of the show Joe Millionaire than The Bachelor.
What's he going to do? That was good. I like that one. What's he, Kalinowski's going to rub it in. What's he going to get?
Has a decision to make. This puts the pressure on Kalinowski a little bit. He's got to find a category that Haibon isn't good at.
Right. The question is, how much did he study Haibon? Middle Earth.
He's going to Middle Earth.
He's going to Middle Earth, which is interesting. I would have thought he would give him something else there.
Middle Earth, lovely this time of year. That's where we go right now.
That's his fight. We can't be moved, so I'm going to say that I was shocked he didn't give him Star Trek there. All right, so let's... Middle Earth. Middle Earth. All right, here we go. Middle Earth. Jared, you get 5 questions in the realm of Middle Earth. What was the name of the female elven warrior played by Evangeline Lilly in the Hobbit films?
Multiple choice.
A. Romandia. D. Denelia. C. Purell? Sure.
You sound like Alex Trebek doing the pronunciation.
Yeah. D. Toriel.
B?
I was like, can you repeat those?
Yep, absolutely. A. Romandia. B. Denelia. C. Purella. And D. Toriel.
B.
Is it Toriel?
Correct for 1 point.
Got a point out of it. It's a big point. You win 1.
Yeah. All right. What was the name of the man who could turn into a bear in the Hobbit films?
Multiple choice.
A. Tom Bombadil. B. Beorn. C. Thandril. D.
C. Thrandl.
B?
Bjorn is correct.
He gets it right. I don't know how much you folks saw at home. We had a good time.
All right, there is the second. That was the second question. Here's the third.
Holy moly.
What is the name of the sword that cut the ring from Sauron's hand?
Oh, it's the sword of Enduril.
It's incorrect.
Narsil.
For 2 points.
That's a
Steal.
big
Steal. All right, here. Question 3. Question 3. In the Hobbit trilogy, which dwarf was romantically involved with an elf?
Multiple choice.
Damn you. A. Keely. B. Nori. C. Feely. D. Ifor.
A. Keely.
A?
1 point. That's correct.
He gets it his way around this block, and he is back to within 1 of Kalinowski.
In the Two Towers, what is the name of the gathering where Treebeard and the other Ents discuss the war?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Entmeet, B. Entrel, C. Entmoot, or D. Enting?
B. Entrol.
I was like, can you repeat those one more time?
Yep. A. Entmeet, B. Entrel, C. Entmoot, D. Enting?
B? Intra?
It's incorrect.
Can I get the question, the answer one more time, please?
Yes. A. Entmeet, B. Entrol, C. Entmoot, D. Enting?
C?
1 point. Entmoot is correct. Mike Kalinowski steals the Entmoot question now, and now Haibon is down by 2 here, as now Mike Kalinowski will spin. And Kalinowski can either put this thing out of reach, or he might land on something he's not happy with. We'll see where
Kalinowski literally rubbing his hands. Either he's calling the studio or he's anticipating all of the points about to come his way.
Well, we'll see.
You know he's got to be looking for DC or DCU.
Yeah, he's looking for something. He's got to make sure that he hits one of his comic
Seems to be only fair if he had opponent's choice too. What would you think Haibon would give him?
You mean
It's not going to be opponent's choice. It could be Spinner's choice.
Oh my God, the luck is with the killer today.
Dear
You talk about corruption. Look at that. Unbelievable that Kalinowski is now looking to try to put this thing out of reach.
He also has the option to spin again.
What's he going to hit? DCEU. Going right to the sweet spot for you.
All right, Mike, in the category that you yourself selected due to Spinner's choice, the DC Extended Universe, your first question is, in Man of Steel, what was the name of the internet blogger that Lois Lane passed her story of a mysterious alien to?
Glenn Woodburn. Same last name as me. Glenn Woodburn.
After Perry White refused to print it, we just need the last name.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Grant, B, Screwtape, C, Woodburn, or D, Carr?
It's Woodburn.
It is Woodburn for 1 point.
Yeah!
Tepid applause for Kalinowski after that one. Your next question. What is the name of Lex Luthor's company in Batman v Superman?
LexCorp.
LexCorp. 2 points. 2 points. Kalinowski. All right, your next question. In the world of the DCEU, what is the name of the Atlantean played by Amber Heard
Mira.
in Justice League?
Mara.
2 more points for Mike Kalinowski.
These are some hard hitters.
All right.
They think I'm Andrew Guy up here. I can't fault them, so.
Your next question, number 4. Your penultimate question in the world of DCEU. What is the name of the prison where the surviving members of the Suicide Squad are sent at the end of the film?
The Black Key?
5.
Del Reeve.
Give him 2 more points, Chris. All right, so very impressive round.
So here's what happens here. If Mike gets 2 points here, he knocks out Jared. If he only gets 1 point, then we move on to the third round. Final question.
All right. And that question is, in the movie Wonder Woman, Diana, Steve, and the commanding officers learn from the stolen journal that Dr. Poison is working on a new kind of what-based gas?
Fear. Fear.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
In the movie Wonder Woman, Diana, Steve, and the commanding officers learn from the stolen journal that Dr. Poison is working on a new kind of blank-based gas.
Fear.
5, 4.
Hydrogen.
Rocking after it. That was unbelievable. KO eruption.
I mean, you gotta give it to Kalinowski.
Wow.
The guy shifted into 6th gear.
Holy
Not
crap.
since the first Fast and Furious movie have I seen a car shift into overdrive like that, because we had a good game on our hands here. We were going all the way, and then all of a sudden Haibon struggles a little bit because he's on opponent's choice.
And then
Kalinowski comes up, and he spins Spinner. Lady Luck, clearly more powerful than any Rose could be in this round.
My God, did Mike Kalinowski make a statement there? And Haibon is Haibon's a really good player. That was just something. I mean, a KO. Now look, you just had Rachel Cushing win by KO. Now you had Mike Kalinowski win by KO. You would assume that's your match for the Collider Collision. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here when we talk to Jen Serger, who's got both KO and Jared. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here. Christian, I thought I was going to be interviewing Mike first, but apparently he said he wanted to go second, and I don't know why he's making the rules here, but whatever. I'd still like to work here. Jared, that was a really, really tough match to watch.
Yeah, it sucked.
It had to suck sitting up there at the table.
Yeah, it just sucks. You know, it's 8-6 in the first round. I wrote down Chewbacca instead of Jabba the Hutt. Repeated the question. Went against my gut. Still fine. 8-6. What are you going to do? Going to this spin round. I'm just hoping. Last time I landed on Star Trek, fought my way through. I was just hoping to get something I can really start separating myself from Kalinowski. Land on fucking opponent's choice, which sucked. Put me in Middle Earth. Kind of fought through that.
Exactly. Like you weren't struggling too much in Middle Earth.
mean,
like
it was
you kept it respectable.
Yeah, The Hobbit is just not a strength of mine. Lord of the Rings, I'm okay with. The Hobbit, I mean, I haven't seen those movies since they came out, so struggle with that. And then he gets spinner's choice, and it's just like, you know, sometimes luck's not with you.
Absolutely. So I know this is a tough loss for you to kind of stomach today, but what's next for you here?
Yeah, I mean, I want to stay here. I mean, I think I belong in the Schmoedown. I want to go to singles match or, you know, tag teams. Yeah, I want to explore. I want to branch out a little bit. So
you want to leave Intergeekdom?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to live. I mean, I want to be in Intergeekdom because I know I can do a better performance than I did today, especially if I just don't get opponent's choice and then he gets spinner's choice. But I want to branch out. I want to do more in the Schmoedown. I feel like I belong here. I want to be here. I want to be in tag team. I want to be in singles. Yeah, I want to showcase my skills outside of the Intergeekdom League.
So does it sting a little bit more? Just because I've seen all the stuff back and forth between you and Mike this week online, and there was just a lot of shit talking, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, there wasn't really that much back and forth. It was just forth from him. I didn't really do much back. So yeah, Kalinowski's kind of losing himself right now. He's becoming a little jackass, and so hey, listen, he performed well. He won. He went out there and proved it today. I mean, I'd love to see a match against him where he doesn't get spinner's choice and I don't get opponent's choice. A little bit more fair fight, but you know, he won. He's the winner. If he keeps talking shit, then you know, maybe one day he'll get his ass kicked. But it wasn't today, unfortunately. So it stings a little bit. Obviously, you can tell by my tonality. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So
maybe you'll see him again in singles.
I'd love to see him again in singles at some point.
What's up, guys? I'm back with Mike Kalinowski. Mike, that was a really, really impressive match you just had out there.
Oh, you think? 20 points 9, that's impressive?
Yeah.
Okay, it was. Yes, it was. You're right.
I mean, I was just saying because your last match was that you won was against Miss Movies, so you have to be feeling pretty good.
Oh, so you're going back like last year.
Well, yeah,
this is a whole new thing. Let's forget about that, all right? Let's move on.
Okay. So after two...
We're going to talk here? Come on now, Jen, how long have you been doing this? Let's go here. I'm not going to be action. I'm not going to be jumping on your back. I just want you to answer questions to me, and I'll answer them.
Cool. So after two controversial losses...
Okay, let's call it there. There you go. Now she's got a little spunk in her.
What does this one mean to you?
It means where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be, Intergeekdom. I said it a year and a half ago that this is where I'm supposed to be. I did my thing here. Jared came in. He won his free trip to Hawaii because he was dating a girl. I gave him a free trip back to Hawaii.
I definitely don't think he won that for losing. So what made you want this format?
You know what I mean about this format? Do you even know anything about me, Jen? You know, oh, I know what you're saying, because you wanted me to show up. Everyone wanted me to show up. What costumes is he going to show up? Is he going to show up as Batman? Or, you know what, you guys liked me when I was all the costumes and everything like that, but the minute I started losing, where were you? Where were you, sheep? You were gone. I don't care. I'm not doing costumes this anymore. I'm here to win. That's what I'm going to do, Jen. That's what I did today.
So
20 points.
So who do you want next in the tournament?
There it is.
Good to see you. Hey, Kalinowski, living up to the name.
Yeah, all right, we don't need to go that far.
Yeah, no, it's I'm so happy for you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jen. You're doing a great job. I wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we're in this tournament. That's such a great idea of yours, by the way. I have to say, great.
I think the fans like it.
I think wonderful idea. And now that you've won, your next match will be in round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the Collision.
Let me stop you right there. It's not going to be then.
No. It's at the Collision.
I'm telling you, it's not. I'm not facing Rachel.
Why don't you want to face Rachel?
Because that's not the way this is going to happen. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So you said you got Collision, so you just want Rachel and I in Collision?
Yeah.
One of the best players in this league. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'll call the match. So I'll call the match. I'll let Rachel face Donica or Burnett. We'll do that. Whoever faces the two of them, whoever wins that, then maybe down the line we'll look at that. But I'm going to call the match then. Does it sound good?
Whatever you want. You'll call the match.
Sounds good.
Rachel will play the winner of Burnett and Donica, and you'll be on the table. Does that work? Call the match.
That sounds very fair. Thank you.
All right. I'm so happy we could work this out.
Thank you, my
I look
friend.
forward to it. The Collision's just going to be great. I'm so glad you're going to be a part of it.
We're doing a fine job, Commish.
Yeah.
What were you saying, the questions?
No, I think we're done here.
Guess we're done here. This is for you.
Thanks. What the fuck does he have on him?
I mean, look at so Thad comes in and tells Mike Kalinowski that yes, you get Rachel Cushing now, and Kalinowski says no, thank you. I think I'm going to call the match and says he wants Burnett or Donica to play Cushing at the Collision, and Thad just says okay. What the hell is going on?
Thad needs to grow some sort of backbone here. He clearly is an invertebrate. I mean, look, Thad is slithering around like a snake. He needs some sort of structure if you're going to be a commissioner. Now, I will say this about Kalinowski. He did give us a very good match, not only here today, but at the Collision. It's going to be fun watching Donica and Burnett go at each other. I will say that.
Well, those two are going to go at each other regardless, but I mean, now you get Rachel Cushing, who's going to play the winner of that. Well, I thought we were going to see Cushing versus Kalinowski at the Collision. Kalinowski says no, he doesn't want to play at the Collision. What's going on with this guy? I have no idea, but then you look at Jared Haibon, very, very upset. I mean, he's upset. He knew, I mean, he knows that opponent's choice was what sunk him, and it was in the fact that opponent and spinner's choice.
It's the worst combination I've had of myself. It's not a fun affliction to deal with.
No, it was bad. It was just bad luck all the way around. And now Jared Haibon finds himself kind of have to climb back up. But I know that Jared, he said as much in the interview. He wants to test his hand in singles. He wants to play in the team division. He wants to be around a lot more. And you know, and it stinks to lose to a guy who's taunting you and doing all that stuff.
The guy knows his stuff. I think that both him and obviously Kalinowski, we have no idea what the hell that guy's future is. But Jared Haibon, bright future in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, whether it's Inner Geekdom or singles tournament. This is why we have the Facebook group right now, the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Go and check it out. If you're not a member or request to be a member, then have at it on the message boards. Let everybody know exactly how you feel about this match. And don't forget to check out the words from the legends at the Schmoedown Rundown. Check out that podcast.
Thanks to all our patrons. Go on over to patreon.com/Schmoedown. Become a patron today. Thank you for Mark Ellis.
Sorry he flipped you off, patrons. He didn't. That's not from us. That's from him.
He meant it. What happened?
Bad guy. Bye.
Need to find another shirt.
What's up, buddy? I'm sorry, what was that?
Mr. Kalinowski, I just want to congratulate you on your win.
Good win.
Great win. I'm so
Fantastic.
happy for
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So happy, and now we're in the middle of the tournament.
Absolutely.
We've got
Plugging along.
Donica's going to play Cushing.
Fans
You're going to
loving
play
it.
Zipper. Everything's set, scheduled. Yes, everything's locked.
Let me stop you right there.
What do you mean?
It's not set anymore. We're gonna change things up.
No, but I've already
That's not
told
gonna-
everybody and...
But that doesn't matter. That's not how it's gonna happen. How it's gonna happen is, you know, these guys, Donica and Burnett, I've been watching them. They're good. They're good. You know, I took Haibon, got him out of the way. I want one of those guys. I want the winner of that match.
Wait, who do you want?
The winner of that match. Donica Burnett. It's gonna happen.
I'm going to write this down. This
You're gonna write it. Well, write it down there. Right in front. Don't worry. You got a pen?
Yeah.
Fine. At your desk there. We'll write it down for you. Don't worry. Well, we come back here real quick. Break up the second half of this. Now, Cushing, we got an open spot. She's gonna play that guy, the new guy. He's world's finest. Zippity Doodah.
Okay.
I want to play Zippity Doodah and Rachel.
Zips.
Write that down. Okay, come here. Hold on. You'll remember that later. Come back here. Come back here for a second. So what's gonna happen? We get Donica and Burnett. I'm playing the winner. Rachel, Zippity Doodah. That's gonna be Collision, okay?
Okay.
You got that.
Yeah.
You sure?
Rachel.
Repeat it after me.
Rachel and Zip.
Doodah.
Zippity Doodah.
There you go.
And then Kalinowski and... I'm sorry, who was it?
The winner of Burnett and Donica.
Of Burnett and Donica. But I already called all these people.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. You're doing great. You're doing a great.
I really don't think this is a good idea, Mike.
Doesn't matter what you think, does it?
No.
Go to your desk. Write that down for me. I'll leave you alone. You got a lot to worry about. I'm gonna leave you alone. All right? Like that.
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it? Moving people around. Just move like a chessboard. Just like a marionette, like puppets. You know, a little puppet with strings going like this, up and down. It's fun, isn't it?
It's not.
It's a lot of fun.
It's not fun.
It's a lot of fun. Say it's a lot of fun.
It's not.
Say it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
That's that letter right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I hate this so much.
Oh man, KO.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown. Into the Inner Geekdom we go, and Kalinowski and Haibon get into a good back and forth in round 1, but it's KO with a small lead up 8-6. And that's about as good as it would get for Haibon. He gets unlucky spinning opponent's choice and is given Middle Earth. He does his best to fight through it, but getting 3 of 5 for 3 points is probably not what he had in mind. Then things went from bad to worse as Kalinowski lands on spinner's choice and takes DCEU. With the score 11-9, Kalinowski goes for the knockout, and he answers 5 of 5 for 9 points, which gives him 20 points and the KO victory. Inside the numbers, Haibon ultimately went 9 of 15 for 6% correct. Something to take note of here is in Haibon's 3 matches in the Inner Geekdom, he has answered 20 of 24 first-round questions. That's 83% correct. And as we look at Haibon's strengths so far, it's the DC, DCEU, and the Marvel MCU categories that are his top strengths so far. Switching over to Kalinowski, he answered 15 of 17 for 88% correct in this match. His lifetime average is 72% in the Inner Geekdom. Looking at what Kalinowski has excelled in the Inner Geekdom so far, his top strengths, to no one's surprise, is DC and DCEU, as well as Marvel, answering 82% correct so far in that category. If you want to find out other stats about this match from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter, and don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the...
Oh, man. What an event. 2 great matches. Exciting matches. Modok, I thought they were going to take it, but Critically Acclaimed, they came strong today, and they got the victory there. And then Kalinowski, man, just embarrassing Haibon. That was not pretty to watch. And KO, man, what's he doing? What has he got on said? When will we find out what was in that letter? All this and more to come very soon. I can't wait for the collision. That's going to be quite the event. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83. Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. So until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.